The kingdom was draped in silence, not the peaceful kind, a silence born of fear. A new law had been passed. Praying to God was now forbidden. The king's word was law. To disobey was to be punished. People grumbled in hushed tones. They missed talking to their God, but fear had a tight grip on their hearts. They obeyed the king. Their silence echoed through the streets. The kingdom held its breath, waiting, unsure of what the future held. Daniel, a man of God, refused to be silenced. His faith was the core of his being. He wouldn't abandon God now. 3 times a day he knelt in prayer, his windows open towards Jerusalem, his heart open towards God. He prayed with the same reverence as always, his voice a whisper of defiance in the silent kingdom. Daniel knew the risks, yet he chose faithfulness over fear. He knew his God was bigger than any earthly law. The king's advisors were envious of Daniel. They saw his influence and it angered them. They plotted to bring him down. They knew of his daily prayers. This was their weapon. They went to the king with a plan. "Your Majesty," they began, their voices dripping with false concern. "Daniel disrespects your law. He continues to pray to his God." The king, blinded by their deceit, fell into their trap. He issued the order. Daniel was to be thrown into the lion's den. The den was dark and damp. The stench of wild animals hung heavy in the air. Daniel stood at the bottom. Fear threatened to engulf him. But then, he closed his eyes and prayed. He prayed for strength. He prayed for deliverance. As dawn broke, the king rushed to the den. "Daniel, servant of the living God," he called out, his voice trembling, "has your God saved you?" A voice rose from the pit. "My God has sent his angel and shut the lions' mouths," Daniel said, his voice strong and clear. The king was astonished. He ordered Daniel to be released. The advisors, their faces pale with fear, were thrown into the den instead. From that day forward, a new decree echoed through the kingdom. It was a decree of respect and freedom. Respect for Daniel's God, freedom to worship without fear. The kingdom, once shrouded in silence, now resonated with songs of praise. The lion's den had become a testament to God's power and the unwavering faith of a man named Daniel.